Bet you've heard that taxes can't be discharged in bankruptcy, haven't you? Well, good news for you, nothing could be farther from the truth. In fact, the reason that bankruptcy lawyers, I think, are confused is because the statute is kind of confusing. There's actually a couple, 2 to 3 double negatives in each one of these sentences. I'm not going to read the statute to you verbatim because, frankly, it is confusing. Let me tell you what the 3 basic rules are for the dischargeability of taxes in bankruptcy. Number 1, the returns have to have been due at least 3 years, including extensions. Number 2, the returns, if filed late, have to have been filed for at least 2 years. And number 3, the taxes have to have been assessed for at least 240 days. That's it for our Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Those are the 3 dischargeability rules. There's 2 other a little bit more minor rules. The 4th one is that there can't have been any fraud involved, and there can't have been any willful evasion or avoidance of paying the tax. We don't really know what that means yet. We don't know how aggressive the IRS is going to get, but we just wanted to point that out, that there's actually 5 rules, 3 of which are very important. Now, there have been a lot of rules lately that have changed since October of 2005, which govern whether or not you're going to be eligible for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which is a liquidation bankruptcy, but it's really the best deal for a debtor. In a Chapter 7, if you qualify, basically your debts are wiped out in most states, and you're left with no debts, but you get to keep most of your assets. In Florida, where I'm sitting right now, our bankruptcy laws are really nice. You get to keep your homestead in an unlimited amount in most cases. Lots of exceptions, lots of details, lots of rules, but I just wanted to point out that taxes can be dischargeable in bankruptcy in many cases, and you should talk to qualified bankruptcy counsel who actually has time to sit down and talk with you when you're talking about discharging your taxes in bankruptcy.